Greetings, Mzansi, and welcome to a brand new week on Afternoon Express. I'm Satay, and today we're focusing on the pressure we face when walking down the aisle to say I do.
Any 4 participating products and stand a chance to win 10,000 Rand daily.
Add a twist challenge!
Add a twist to everyday meals.
Domi, welcome back to the loft.
It feels so good to be back in the kitchen, girl. It's been a while.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited. Now, Mzansi, to say that South Africans love grilled chicken would be the understatement of 2020. And just when you thought our locally loved chicken couldn't get better, Tiger Brands has a twist up their sleeve. Introducing the Black Cat Cheats Chicken Satay. Traditionally cooked on a fire, these sweet and spicy skewers, laced with the flavor of Asia, will keep you begging for more. Perfect as a snack at home with the family, your next braai, or for a festive feast with a difference. Make a batch now, and trust me, Mzansi, you can just thank us later.
Thank us later, because now, like we know, 2020 has been hectic, so traveling has been a bit of a, So we want to still take our taste buds on a trip, and that's why we decided to do something very North Asian right now. So what we're doing is we're going to use peanut butter as the base of our marinade or our flavoring. And in most cases, people wouldn't think of peanut butter, but a satay normally is actually done with peanut butter. So this is the inspiration behind it. And luckily, we've got the tried and trusted Black Cat. And I know a lot of people who grew up on Black Cat. I'm one of those people.
Me too.
Because of its flavor, because of its quality. I mean, it actually was first produced in 1926. And so that basically goes to show it's been quality on quality on quality, year after year.
Year after year, Dumi, so much so that within my own household, shout out to my daddy, yo, Ubaba. Before going to bed every single night, it's almost like the Black Cat peanut butter was his lullaby. He'd be like, you already know, standard, please may I have bread, butter, and peanut butter. Dad, shout out to you. This is a way to enjoy peanut butter, though, on a very next level.
True. And so what I've got in here is I've got some peanut butter. I've decided to use the crunchy. I actually prefer the crunchy one. I still want to be able to taste that peanut butter when I'm enjoying it. So I've got some crunchy peanut butter, Black Cat peanut butter. I've got some plain yogurt, curry paste that I've decided to add in there because the satay is normally a bit pungent on the flavor. So we've got the curry paste there. We've also got some salt and pepper that's going to go in there. And another thing we're going to be using is some coconut milk, but that's going to go in a little later. What I want to do first now is hand you the marinade so you can actually get started with the chicken over there. Delicious. And all you need to do for now while I'm mixing up here is just skewer those pieces of chicken. We've decided to use chicken thighs because they basically hold on to flavor like a bomb, you know? We want to make sure that they keep that flavor, and also it doesn't get too dry too quickly.
Yeah,
so that's another reason why we love that. So I'm just going to season our marinade here, and all you need to do is just basically put a little bit of the marinade on the chicken there, and then you can just start cooking up our satay, our chicken satay over there.
I love that. Please may you pass me some of that marinade that you're making, just that end product in this dish.
Okay,
I think
so
this might be...
Yeah, this is part of what it would look like afterwards. Obviously, depending on how thick or runny you want it to be, you can add more liquid. I've added a bit of lime juice, which is another addition that normally goes into the satay. You could actually add garlic, ginger. It's completely up to you. Like we mentioned, you could use the smooth Black Cat peanut butter. You could use the crunchy. You've even got the option to use the no sugar, no salt added. It's completely up to you.
I love that. Now, Dumi, I do see you've also put some tips and tricks here that I think South Africans need to pay attention to. Before we added the meat onto our skewers, I see that you have almost soaked the skewers in water. Correct. Is that just a water solution, and why?
The reason for that is that I don't know if you've noticed, when you're using wooden skewers, if you don't soak them in the water, there's going to be those burnt ends, and we don't want that. So that's what we're trying to avoid. So the water basically loosens up the wood and makes sure it doesn't stick, it doesn't burn too easily.
I love that. So essentially, we do not want any burnt skewers, and soaking it in water just helps. Correct. So now, as soon as I put it on that heat, the sizzling is going on. It's already on the go.
Correct. So now I'm also just going to do an additional marinade on top, which is basically the sauce that you're having there. I'm just adding a bit more liquid to it by means of the coconut milk that we're adding over here. Okay. Because what we're doing now is we're just cooking it down and loosening it up. And then this basically could work with any protein. Yeah. Yes, we're using chicken now, but you could use it with any protein that actually works well with peanuts.
But Domi, you do call this a cheat chicken satay. So where's the cheat?
The cheat is that we've used peanut butter and literally 5 other ingredients, and that's the satay.
Less ingredients, essentially, better for the pockets. Black cat peanut butter, thinking ahead for us.
Exactly, and you've got all those flavor in there. I mean, it's high in protein. Peanut butter is high in protein. Black cat itself, you know, is a quality product, so you know you can trust that. Over the years, they've given us quality, and this is what we're doing. We're enjoying good nutrition, but in a flavorful way.
And it smells delicious, Umzansi. You already know to look for this ingredients and the recipe on our website. Domi, I love this. When people are trying this at home, though, all of our viewers at home, what's one thing that they need to keep in mind to get this recipe down every time?
What I can suggest, especially with recipes like this, is you can marinate your meat overnight. Because what that does, it tenderizes the chicken, and it also then ensures that the flavor actually soaks into the meat, you know. And like we mentioned with the skewers as well, make sure that you soak them in some water. If you want to use metal skewers, that would actually work as well. What I would normally suggest for people to do, oil your skewers and then put them on the fire, and then that's it.
Voila. Well,
Awesome.
Mzansi, I am ready. Now, to get your hands on this mouth-watering recipe, please do head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. And in case you've missed any of the steps, here's a quick recap.